Good morning, everyone. Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here in Albany, Georgia. And guys, today I want to actually reach out to you all because many of you all that have been following me, and I've been using my Legion Secrets as a medium for being able to secure healthy, responsive leads. Now, as you all know, that system is $30 a month. And I have to honestly say, guys, you have to work that system in order for you to be able to know what leads are responsive and to know exactly how to engage with them. And I do encourage each and every one of you all to engage with them on a regular basis for at least 10 to 14 days, 2 weeks' time, engaging in a personal manner of building a rapport, relationship before you actually start trying to send them products, services, offers, or anything of that caliber to try to secure income from them or to secure any type of commission. And the reason why I say that is, guys, because a lot of those leads, when they come in, they could be what we call fisher leads. And what I consider a fisher lead is a lead of someone actually not using their authentic go to email that they go to on a regular basis, but they're using maybe an adjacent email to filter out what they really want to participate in or what they really want to view later, or just to see whether or not the opportunity that they're looking at before them is something that they really want to step into, or if it just want to be discounted. And if they just want to discount it, of course, they use their Fisher email address just for that reason. And I'm sure you all know exactly what I'm talking about. I've done that on several occasions. I still do it on several occasions. So it's not something that you should be highly surprised about. So in the midst of doing that, you're filtering those leads and filtering those leads to see who's responsive, who's really interested, who's really a looky-loo. You don't want to build a list of looky-loos or freebie loaders. Those freebie loaders are people that are looking for something free for something. Now, I've always learned that there are certain things that come along every now and then and might be free and might have some value for you. But overall, you will really not get the true value or what that listing is really worth, and until a person actually is ready to step out of the mindset of lack and step into the mindset of abundance, and they're willing to be accountable for their actions and step up and start investing in oneself. So without further ado, I had been testing another source. I've been telling you all about how I'm actually filtering my leads. In my another video, I shared with you all how I was filtering my leads, how I was purging the leads that were not responsive. I used that source. You can definitely check my other video, or you can check the link below this video for that source that allow you to clean your list as you curate it, as you put it together. Clean that list and make sure that you're not having subscribers that are not active or don't want to engage. Okay, we don't want to waste time, energy, and resources on people that are stagnant and not productive. Okay, so with that being said, I didn't use that source anymore, and I didn't want to put this source on here. If you want to ask me what that source was, which I didn't feel would be a good fit for us using this for tutorial, and not only that, for you growing your list into the future, simply because there were too many uh how would I say, there was too many restrictions and things that were kind of hidden before my account got banned, not one time, but two times. And before I really got the full understanding, because I wasn't given the information beforehand, I probably wouldn't have used that service, but here we are. Okay, so definitely if you're going to reach out to me at askcassandra@gmail.com, I can definitely tell you what that service provider was, and if that is a good fit for you, I can tell you exactly what um what the features didn't have for me that would help me move forward to being able to transfer my lead from my Legion Secret to be able to email them on a regular basis. So I started using this system. Now I got involved with Sendio several months ago. Now I'm gonna tell you the reason why I was using Syndio was I love the features that were in there. There's two features that I had started using, and they were very, very good for me because I had already had an account that was for SMS, and I needed something that would connect with it smoothly and streamlinedly. But once things kind of went on the topsy turvy with the other list or autoresponder system service provider, I decided to take a second look at Syndio and their capability for autoresponder service system and being able to get my emails out in an efficient manner. Now, let me stop right here, guys, and I'm just going to take a brief time to tell you exactly why I've gotten away from AWeber, why I've gotten away from some of the other top autoresponders that I know are deemed wonderful leaders in the industry for getting information out. And if you can even see, you'll see a lot of owners of like ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson and those type of individuals that have phenomenal autoresponder systems and also sales funnel systems. They're beginning to incorporate their own servers and their own way of being able to get communication across to their subscribers. And there's a reason for that. Control, absolute control over your ability to be able to put your products and services right in the inbox of those that are interested in what you actually have without biased opinions or without any kind of discourse or distaste for anything that you might be sharing. And what I realized is I needed to get away from that as well. Does it take a little bit more work? Yes, but the headache is not there anymore. The headache is not there. I've had two AWeber accounts. I will attest, I've spoken to several other um, top affiliates as well, and they have had several AWeber accounts themselves because at one point, one or two or three or more of the business opportunities that they were sharing, AWeber was not in favor of. Now, I'm not talking about AWeber in a negative manner. AWeber has the right to refuse. That's what we're talking about right there. The right to refuse any particular said campaign that is directing towards a particular opportunity, affiliate opportunity, a product or service, they have the right to discontinue your account with your subscribers in it and don't give you access to it if they don't like that said business or business model or platform. Now, again, I'm not slandering anyone, so I need to be clear in this. I just want you guys to understand why I've chosen to use a different source, one that is not that is biased, but one that is not totally one way or another feeling about something. Now, true enough, the owner, Mr. Joshua Zamora, actually has restrictions for Syndio. But let me tell you, the restrictions are founded. They are what we want to have in compliance anyway to make sure that we're not spamming one another. And not only that, I have been following this young man for a couple of years now, and I do tell you, I use several of his products successfully. Successfully. So I have to give hands down to him that this young man, when he puts out a product, he actually stands behind it. He's using it. And not only that, it has increased my ROI significantly. And I've been able to utilize these services that he has provided with ease. So they're very user friendly. So, with that being said, I just want to let you know this is one of the reasons why, yes, does it take a little bit more work? Do I have to pay a little bit more attention to what I'm actually doing in the sense of getting my information out there? Of course. But you should, as a business owner anyway. This is something that you should be willing to step into accountability to make sure that the products and the services that you're providing to your audience, to your subscribership, has the value that you would want to have, because this is what creates repeat customers, repeat patrons to your list, okay? This would make them not want to opt out and say this person no longer has value. So I'm going to step in here and I'm going to show you exactly simply how we actually go in here and upload our email list. Now, here's the thing. I definitely want you guys to understand something. When I upload my email list here, all of these email lists that I have uploaded are purged and cleaned. What I mean by purged and cleaned, I use them through my chat. Will not waste anyone's valuable time by putting them on my subscriber list if they have not engaged within at least the last it usually varies between 3 to 6 months. I know we're experiencing this whole coronavirus. Some people have stepped away from the internet space to try to collect their thoughts, use outside resources to see what they can do to secure their home life. I understand. But at the same token, a lot have actually stepped back onto this space because those outside resources are very limited. So you'll find that giving yourself a window of 3 to 6 months to make sure if a person is really truly inactive will be very pertinent for you when you're cleaning your list. So I want you to actually understand what I've actually done. Now, anybody that actually knows me know that I'm in the conversion pros. They know that I'm in MLM recruit on demand, and they actually know here recently I've been sharing Passage, and I've also been sharing my income club along with David Deckel's system. And that system is on fire. Anybody want to reach out to me, you can. Ask me any questions, you can. But I promise you all the testimonials are valid and they're listed on our group. If you want to find out about that system, it is under this description for this video as well. But back to the listing. I've had actually more TCP contacts than this. Now, as you all know, I joined TCP, and if you don't know, I joined 2TP in 2016. Okay, 2016, TCP came out, or the Conversion Pro came out. They dubbed baby of autoresponder systems and so forth and so on. So what ended up happening was I had a list size of over, I think it was like 15,000 or something like that. But over time, because different businesses that I had created lead capture pages for no longer exist, even though I was sending out emails to that list, what I did was I used the statistics and the data within the TCP system to see who actually was still engaging, who still had an interest. And of course, you know, there are several different niches that I'm involved in, from Forex to cryptocurrency, involving Bitcoin, and here the latest Ethereum, also with health and wellness, also with travel agency, travel business. There were several different niches that I had in that TCP suite. Okay, and by that, out of 15,000, this is just how I'm telling you guys, and this is the truth. Out of those 15,000, there's a couple of those niches, since I don't actively have something for those particular people, of course, they didn't have an interest in that. Okay, so I was able to clean. I did go and send an email. I took time out and sent a consistent email for 15 days. Now, 15 days, I need to let you understand what I mean by the 15 days. I took the 15 days and I did it every 24 hours. So what I did was I skipped a day. So those 15 days actually equaled out to 30 days. Within those 30 days of sending an email out to those various niches that I did not have association or business model for, one being travel, I immediately turned around and found out that I only had almost 491, 491 that was still responsive. So out of the, I think it was like 4,000 something, I only had 491 that was responsive. I sent out another email to ask if they wanted to continue to be on my subscriber list. And I did a 4-point survey, and that survey consisted of if I had travel, would you be interested? If I no longer have travel available to you, would you be interested? And the truth number was 123 opted back in and said, yes, if you don't have something that's not related to travel, I am willing to look at it. So 123 down from 491. That was a big drop. But here's the thing. At least I knew who was still interested, and I'm not bringing over all of those leads to add to my system who would not be interested, because honestly speaking, I don't see myself picking up a travel business at this moment. Okay, so I have them in another system. They're still in TCP, but they're not in this system. Okay, so out of that, the other one that I had that was at that particular point is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I don't currently have something for, but I actually switched over to Ethereum, and have been able to bring over almost 2,000 people from just the interest of cryptocurrency. Even though it's not Bitcoin, they're using Ethereum. So I'm just letting you see how I was able to break down my list, how I was able to make sure that I got the people that were going to be engaged into seeing exactly what I have here, and those that were really expressed an interest in moving forward with me on my listing. That was very, very important to me. As far as MLM Recruit on Demand, these are new leads. So each and every one of them were very, very interested in what I am sharing. They're very, very, and I just started sharing David Deco system with them last week, and already have secured 4 sales from this list of 371, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. A lot of times you can go in and you can do even a 500-piece solo ad, and if you can actually get a sale or two, that is phenomenal. But here I already had this listing that I secured from sharing Recruit on Demand. And then not only that, they initially, because I upgraded, elevated to phase two, that I initially got 200 leads. And out of the spending that $125 to upgrade, I was able to secure over $4,000 worth of commissions. And that funnel is still running. Okay, so I can update you on that later. Also, with the Forsage system itself, using the My Income Club under the tutelage and the creation of Mr. Alfredo Delgado, we definitely have 94 people that are still engaging with me. Now, I have not actually promoted that funnel yet, so I will definitely keep you updated on that. So far, I have secured actively people that are engaging, people that are responding. 4,953 subscribers in this system so far in Syndio. Now, guys, that might not seem like a whole lot, and I can honestly say, compared to lists that I had before, especially with the amount that I had in Aweber and had lost because my account was shut down, I will tell you, even a list this small can generate you five to $10,000 a month. Well, let me inject an income disclaimer right here and right now. Just because that is what's happening with my list does not mean that would happen with your list. I assure you, I engage with my list on a regular basis. I assure you that I support direct support. I give direct support to my list. I do not have a VA. I do not have a third world country person that is responding to my email. I respond to my emails myself currently. Okay, so I have not secured or paid for an outside source to respond to my emails as of yet. As they get bigger, that might be another option. But I need to let you know how I'm breaking this down. So again, going in here, what I want to show you is how I actually go in here and how I'm able to add to the Syndio platform. Now, what we need to do is I'm showing you just something simple, nothing out the way, nothing outlandish. I just want you to see how simple this is for you to do using this platform, adding subscribers. And as you can see, this is brand new. I have not sent anything inside the system. Everything that I sent to secure my subscribers and make sure that they would be active and they know from here on out that they will be receiving emails from me from my Sendio account. They had actually approved and opted for being able to receive information from this platform. So as you can see, guys, I have not sent an email as of yet. I have not done anything, but I'm letting you know exactly what system I'm using to transfer my emails from my Legion secret over. And the reason why I did not show that as of yet is because I wanted this to be a live tutorial so you can see exactly how this is done so you don't miss the boat on here. Okay, so going up here, I would go into my emails. I would say I'm adding email. Okay, so adding the emails. How do you add emails? You can either choose a list or to when you go up here, you can either choose the list or you can actually do them individually. You can do them individually. These are my emails that you can see, those that came in there. Let me go back in here to my, so I want to add my list. So going in here, you will see that you actually can come down, you can name this list, and we're going to do it right now so you can see how I'm doing this. So this is my Legion secrets list. Okay, and your description is optional. Okay, that's up to you what you want to actually do. If you want to say this list is a niche only to make money from home, internet marketing, you can however you want to say on this niche. Honestly, mine is make money from home. So or make money online, or you can also say make money. Okay, yeah, make money online. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna get all elaborate or anything because I don't want to confuse you guys with this system. Okay. Now down here, Syndio has the option that allows you to be able to integrate this system. Now I chose to do the elite account. What that means is I actually pay monthly to Joshua's team to allow me to be able to send out my emails at will several times a day if I want to, thousands and thousands and thousands of emails per month that I want to. Okay, if you choose to do a third-party mail service, you can. They have SendLane. They have several different ones in here that you can actually connect to. That will allow you to be able to send out your emails within a certain time frame, or you can do your own SMTP account to set up, and that's using your own hosting provider. Now, the reason why I didn't use my own hosting provider is because at one point I did, but I stopped for over 2 years. And what that does is if there's no activity on your hosting that shows that you're sending out a certain amount per day, per hour, or per week, or what have you, what it does is takes you back to zero. And what I mean by that is you would have to go back to saying, like, I can only email 2 to 300 a day, similar to what Gmail allows you to be able to do. If you notice, when you email, say, over 100 or 200 people from your own Gmail account, if you have not done that, or if you've not uh, done that a little bit at a time, Gmail will actually bounce all of those emails. They will not let you send that out because it looks like a spam type of activity. So you will not get those emails to be sent out. Generally, it's best to email probably about 50 to 60, and that's about it on your personal list from Gmail, and they would probably be able to let that go through. So of course I went through and I'm using the Elite account because that allows me to email on a in a on it doesn't matter, it doesn't have a number on here, but within your own perspective how you should email regularly. So I have that email at least account. Then I can select which one do I want it from. Now usually I have this one from Good Incomes because my name, this is another thing that we talk about as far as branding, guys. You want to make sure your name stands out. And if you're sending out emails and you don't have a name at the end of it, how are people going to understand it from you, or what your content is, or who it's from, or anything like that? So you also want to send your name. So even if they don't recognize, say, the subject, or they say, oh, this is, when they see it's from Cassandra Good at Syndio, they're, oh, okay, this is Cassandra, or what have you. You always want to be recognized when your emails go through. That is so important, and that's another tutorial that's within Syndio that'll show you how to actually do that and engage. You have the sender name. Okay, now the sender name is always going to be my name, Cassandra Good. Okay, and then you definitely down here, you can add your emails individually, or you can import them. Okay, now I'm going to show you each one of how they want the format. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull up one that would help a lot. Here we go. So I'm pulling up some contacts. Now, what you can do with this, in respect to just the emails itself, what you want to do is you want to definitely get the. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me clear that, guys. That'll help out. And I might need to use another contact. It looks like that contact looks a little weird here. And I did a couple of them. There's the original one. Okay, so in these contacts, I'm gonna come out of here. In these contacts, what you're looking for, guys, if you see right here on, okay, save. If you see right here, okay, I don't want to even do that. Let me minimize that. That way, okay, save it. Yes, I do want to save it. I'm sorry about that, guys, because I should have been a little bit more prepared and not had that open. I apologize for that. Okay, so what we want to do, let me go ahead and pull this down a little bit. And now I want to pull it down. I did that wrong. So what you want to see is that we can add the emails in that box right there, where it says add emails. So what we can do is we can actually come over here only to the email section. And it's just for, like I said, guys, it's just for illustration purposes. So you can see exactly how I'm putting this in here. We can actually just copy that right there and come out of here, and we can put it right there. Now, each email will need their own line. There's no there's no comma or anything like that needed. Okay? None of that. So I'm gonna go back up here, and like I said, these contacts are your personal contacts. So however many that you have in here, you have 374. Okay, those are 374 contacts. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and come out of there. And what you can do is come on down here. You don't have any additional fields, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't want to create a new field. We're not worried about that. And so you want to go down here and certify I have obtained specific and informed consent from all my contacts to send the messages. And this is what they're engaging and making sure that you've spoken with them and they're responding back to you. Again, this is how we're cleaning this list. So we're going to go ahead and click that and we're going to create. Now, once this is created, guys, what this does is it lets you know that the new list has been created. Okay. And with that new list being created, you see right down here it says My Legion Secrets, your list, and it's going to populate. It's going to populate. It's going through the system. Emails you pasted in are being processed on the background. New emails will be added to My Legion Secrets list shortly. Okay, so these lists, I can keep adding to this, guys. Anytime that you have more leads that are coming in from your efforts that you've engaged with, you will get more and more and more and more opportunity for you to be able to come in here and add this. And how you do that is just go on in here. You want to definitely, anytime you want to add more leads, the same system allows you to be able to copy and paste. As you can see, I had more emails, so you can copy and paste it more and more and more. And then you come down here, you save. Each time that you add, you can do this and it allows you to be able to add to each one of your lists. Okay? That's how this works. Now, guys, I will recommend doing Syndio and Joshua recommends in the tutorials because I want you to see this. Under help, you have tutorials for every single thing that you need. In my interest is SMS, and also I'm just getting ready to get into the Facebook Messenger. It's a wonderful, wonderful option. But this shows you tutorials on how to actually structure your email, adding an unsubscribe footer. You need to know that you need to do that for compliance, creating and adding emails to your list, connecting to your hosting. That's if you're using SMTP hosting like HostGator, Bluehost, or anybody that you're actually using. All of these emails are available to you to help you set this up correctly and without a hitch. Again, like I said, I used it. A few of us were able to purchase the Elite service from Joshua that allows him to be able to let his team connect all of these different options for us, and I'm still waiting for Sendio to actually open up. And I apologize, guys, because normally these videos just pop up, and it's probably my computer right now because I got a lot of other windows that are open at this time. But I wanted to let you know exactly what system that I'm actually using and what you guys can expect from me in the very near future because I am going to be sending my emails from Sendio. Okay, I will be using capture page systems and things like that. But here's the thing. Syndio allows me to have total control over my list. It allows me to have total control over because here's the thing. When you realize that you're working with other affiliate marketers and creators, you realize that they have a passion just like you do, and that's being able to secure sound, solid relationships and being able to secure commissions from their relationships of people that's on their list subscribers. Okay, so guys, I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into Syndio. The reason why is because I think it's an awesome platform. I've been going through videos for the last several days, and I wanted to make sure that I gave you something that is of value. I want to make sure that you understand that this particular platform is a winning platform, and you're going to see more and more marketers, I do believe, using Syndio. I don't think that Joshua put this out there for everybody to just whatever, but elite amount of us actually are wanting platforms that's going to make sure that we can get those emails in the inbox and not be thrown into spam. This young man has done an incredible job to ensure that, and I need more of a higher percentage on my deliverability so that you guys can get my messages. Okay, so guys, this is Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here in Albany, Georgia, presenting to you the option of using Sendio as an email platform. If by any chance you were interested in this, definitely reach out to me at by email at askcassandragood@gmail.com. I definitely would love to work with you on this because it is so important that you understand the value in creating a sound, engaging, and responsive list that will help you over time be able to depend upon your own email list by sharing products and or services that you have a passion about and that also can give value to the masses. So please definitely go ahead and click on that subscriber button. I would love to have you subscribing to my channel. Also, please hit that bell so you're notified each time that I upload a video of value for you guys. And also, anytime you have any question, email me at askcassandragood@gmail.com so that I can go get any of the answers, any questions that you have, I can get answers for you on that. And definitely, please drop some likes and comments down below so that I can go ahead and answer you and know that you are valued coming onto my channel. And I appreciate you highly for doing so. Guys, have a great one. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.